Hello everyone, Semi-Dad back here again on our debt-free owner-operator series. I hope you are all well and enjoying the series so far. You join us back here exactly where we left off on the last episode. We are reloaded with more bricks. We are heading up to Wyoming. Laramie, Wyoming, I believe, is where we're heading. Pay is just over 1,000. Miles is about 330 miles or so. So not a well long one. In the last episode, we got our trailer hooked up with some new wheels because the wheels were looking a bit rusted and busted. So we got the new wheels and tires on that, and we did also get chucked in the chrome equipment box there as well. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get on out of here. So yeah, like I said, we are heading up to Wyoming in line with the plans. Current plans for the series is to head up to Canada, have a little look around Pro Mods Canada because I've not been up there on any profile yet. So it'd be the only bit that I've done up there was I loaded it up to see one of Matt VT's yards. So it'll be good to get up there and see what they've got going on up in Pro Mods, because Pro Mods is such a awesome map on ETS2. So I've no doubt it will be really good on ATS as well, because they put a lot of work and effort into it. It's not quite on the same scale as ETS. In the sense of the amount of land area that it covers. We are stuck. Tried to cut the corner too close because of that car. Let's try again. All those cars come and scupper us up again. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, we're good to see what it's about, see what they got going on up there. Huge, massive thank you to everyone that joined the live stream, the ETS live stream kickoff on Wednesday. That was a huge success and really enjoyed that stream. We went for almost 4 hours in the end. We did 6 jobs through Europe, which was really awesome. Let's see if we can creep our way through. He's stopping, thank you. So yeah, that was an absolute awesome stream. I know I said this about the 200 subscriber special, but I think that ETS2 stream was probably one of the best ones I've done as well. It was really good. Loads of people chatting, loads of people watching. We had a really good sort of interaction with that, and loads of people have been watching it since it's been up on the channel, as well as a VOD to watch back. So yeah, do genuinely greatly appreciate anyone that tuned in for that or has watched that since. We'll be back on that save on Wednesday. That is our mini mileage adventures, I've called it. So all the jobs got to be 320 miles or less. All in Europe. Our home base is Svalbard, an island just off Norway. It belongs to Norway. It's a Norwegian island, but it's the most northerly point available in ETS2 currently, using the map combinations that I have got on. It's pretty bleak up there. It's cold. It's icy. There's not much around. But yeah, it's a brand new profile. The only thing I'd done prior to starting that stream series was the first job that they make you do when you just load in a profile. They make you do that little one job as the tutorial. So we did that, and then we did everything else on stream. Then we cleared off 6 jobs on stream and earned about 45,000 euros. The other rule to the series is that any trucks that we purchase that are our own to use must have been manufactured in the year 1989 or before. And the reason for that is that's the year I was born. The truck that I'd like to eventually use was actually truck of the year in the year that I was born as well. So there is somewhat method to my madness. On Tuesday this week, I am putting out my first tutorial. Well, it's not so much a tutorial per se. It's how do we phrase it? Maybe an experiment. So keep an eye out for that dropping on Tuesday on the channel, 7 p.m. UK time. Be an interesting one for sure. So that'll be good. Guys, if you are watching as well, if you are enjoying the content, could give the video a thumbs up. That would be really, really awesome. It does really help the channel out. I'm having some battles with the YouTube algorithm at the moment, so a little thumbs up, if you don't mind, would be absolutely awesome. And even if you're feeling, if you are enjoying the content and you've enjoyed any of the other content that I've put out, a sub would be awesome as well. I know everyone's feeds are busy, and you might not want to add other people, but it does genuinely mean the world. So we are on the road to 300 subscribers. So any sub goes a long way and is greatly appreciated by me. And then final push, if you are looking for a VTC, we do have SD Logistics, the VTC that I created. It's the most easygoing, sort of relaxed VTC around there, or that's the intention at least. There's no minimum mileage, no maximums, no minimum job amounts. You don't have to run with the convoys. There's no company skins. There's no company trucks mandated or anything like that. It's really just turn up, engage, run what you want, do what you want, drive what you want, and just have a good time. Enjoy the games it's meant to be enjoyed. So if you do want to join, the link there's a link in the description to Discord. That's my Discord, and it's got all of the information in there of how you can join via Tracksbook. If you are looking to join the Discord but you don't want to join the VTC, that is also fine. We have other sections in the Discord for farm sim and flight sim and just generally chatting, and you can come and talk about track sim without being in the VTC. So yeah, do consider joining the Discord. We'd love to have you, and we are always recruiting for new members. I think we're 15 strong on the driver force at the moment, which is awesome. We're regularly in the top 100 in Tracksbook for ATS. ETS2 is a bit of a harder mistress to crack because the mile, so many more people play ETS2 than ATS, so it's there's a lot more VTCs that have been established for a lot longer and that kind of thing. So we are trying, but we are definitely in the top 100 regularly for ATS. Slow it down a little bit. I didn't realise we were speeding. Got lucky we didn't get pulled over by the police. Were you aware of how fast you were going, sir? Nope. You tell me, officer, you tell me. I think this is a dam. I'm not sure what dam it is, but it's is gonna make a good screenshot. Yeah, that was the screenshot grabbed. There is actually, I don't know if we'll pull in to grab it, but I don't know if it's on the same level even. But there is a video camera down here, just in that car park down there. Yeah, so if you know what dam that is, that would be awesome if you drop that in the comments. On the way from was it shoot, I can't remember where we left off from. It's on the way to Wyoming, Laramie, Wyoming. It's nice that they add all those features in though. I do like that. Like I was driving on ETS2 the other day on the convoy, and there was some crazy roads on there. Went through like some hydroelectric dam, and the amount of detail and everything, it was really good. Because obviously that's the thing, like with these sorts of games, it's really hard, I would imagine, to do a one-to-one replica, because I'm not sure that would really be that enjoyable for people to play. You know, having to drive 1,000 miles in one-to-one would be absolutely insane. But it's nice that they add these features in. So I am at a little bit of a loss at the moment with a new series to watch. I haven't watched a new series for a while. I started watching Godfather of Harlem, was really enjoying that, but then the free trial ended and I didn't want to pay like £8 a month or whatever it was just for one series, so I stopped paying for that before the trial, as the trial ended. So maybe if there's like an offer or something, I'll go back and watch the rest of that. But as of now, I'm not got a series to watch. So if you are, if you're a bit of a TV buff and you're watching and you like a good series, I've got Netflix, Prime, Now TV, Disney Plus, all of those. So, but if you do have a show that you are watching that you're enjoying that you recommend, I would really love some recommendations. I'm pretty much open to anything within reason. Don't be coming here recommended like Peppa Pig and that, because got 4 kids. I've got enough. Watched enough Peppa Pig in my lifetime to last a lifetime. So yeah, if you've got a grown-up TV series that you've enjoyed or you've got a favourite one, drop that down in the comments. That would be awesome. Because I haven't got anything to really stick my teeth into, and there doesn't really seem to be like a standout documentary or like a standout TV series that everyone's watching at the minute that I can get stuck into. So I've been watching some true crime documentaries on Netflix and Sky and stuff. So that's I find those fascinating in a lot of ways. I know Rusty, he's worked in the crime field before, so he finds those highly irritating, and he doesn't appreciate my enjoyment of them. But I guess when that's been your job dealing with that kind of thing, you don't want to watch that, because especially the dramatized ones where they don't get every detail sort of factually accurate. I would imagine that's frustrating. So yeah, he's an absolute awesome guy, Rusty. He's been around since more or less the beginning. And he's in other Discords I'm in as well. He's always there on the live streams, and every time I talk about something like that, he's always I can just feel him rolling his eyes as he's watching. But yeah, it's what we watched. We watched a show on Netflix called American Nightmare the other day. That was an absolute wild ride of a series, a 3-parter, and we started the series and we were like, right, this is what's happened, and oh yeah, it was definitely that's definitely what happened. This is so ludicrous that there's no way this is true, that and then you end up with, we changed our minds into something else, and then the actual real, it turned out to all be true. Everything they were saying was 100% accurate. I was like, damn. So yeah, it was an interesting watch. I would thoroughly recommend it, but it is a roller coaster ride of a series. So if and it does talk about some sensitive topics that might be triggering for people, sort of kidnap and rape and things like that. So, um, approach it with caution if you are, if those things affect you. But yeah, it's really worth a watch. American Nightmare on Netflix, and then we started watching last night on Sky. So I live in South Wales, and there's a really controversial murder case from history called the Clydach murders. And Clydach is about 10 minutes away from where I live. 10, 12 minutes away. You have to let me out sometime. Yeah, it's about 10, 10 or 12 minutes away from where I live by car. And yeah, there was a quadruple murder actually. This is back in 1999. I wasn't living in Wales at the time, so I don't really know all about it. I know of the case because it's very controversial around here, but I don't know the story behind it. So there's a documentary series on Sky about it, 4-part series. So we started watching that last night, and yeah, it's left me with more questions than answers. Yeah, it was a quadruple murder. The house was set on fire after the murder to cover it up, and then the guy they eventually pinned it on, a guy called Di Morris. Everyone says that it wasn't him, and it was this couple that were, well, this couple and their brother. They think were involved, but they were all police officers or had all been police. I think the two brothers, the twins, were serving police officers at the time, and then the wife of one of the twins had been a serving police officer. They maintained their innocence. They pinned it on this other guy. Everyone in the community believes that the other guy was innocent and just a scapegoat to cover it up. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the guy that they pinned it on has passed away since. Without really getting to the bottom of it, but it's a very, if you're in South Wales, especially up in that area, and you mention it, it's a very, very controversial murder because of everyone's absolutely convinced in the community that it was a cover up. But it's quite a good documentary because it's talking to the people that were around at the time and the police that investigated it originally and that kind of thing. So it's quite interesting, and I think it's probably one of those cases that you'll never know the truth of what happened. As far as they're concerned, they've got this guy on from what it seems like some fairly weak evidence, circumstantial, and he's obviously served his time or served up until his death. He was in jail, I think. So yeah, there's a lot of it's a very controversial murder locally, and it's been a fascinating one to watch. And if you do want to watch that one, it's on Sky Sky documentaries or Now TV documentaries, and it's called Murder in the Valleys, I believe. Getting a bit tired. We should have. Won't have enough time to make the delivery. We are out by about 10 minutes, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. We could probably make the delivery, but we'd basically be out of sleep once we had made the delivery. Well, as we were getting close to the delivery site, we'd be getting out of sleep, so we'd be risking a fine. So obviously that's not what we want to do because we are building towards a new engine. what I'd like to do is get a big engine in here, one that's powerful enough to pull heavy loads, and then I would probably see about either getting a lowboy trailer as well, or doing some of the sort of special transports, you know, the escorted loads. As it stands right now, absolutely zero chance of the truck being able to do that. I think if we tried to do one of those escorted loads, I don't think it would get very far at all. I mean, I don't 100% enjoy them. They're enjoyable in the sense of, oh, we got some trouble up here. So on the other side, or yes, it is. Lovely stuff. That's what we like. On traffic stop. Yeah, so I don't 100% enjoy the loads because I find the escort drivers don't do what they're telling you that they're gonna do, and then you end up getting penalised. You have to restart the whole thing. So I will do some because I do enjoy the cargoes, and you know, there's massive cargoes and these huge trailers and stuff. So I will do some at some point, but they're not my favourite ones to do, just because I find them awfully finicky. And we would definitely need a new engine to be able to pull that. Because as it stands right now, there's no chance that we'd pull anything like that on a 370 horsepower engine. I know, buddy. It's getting tired. We are hour 20 out of delivery, so 75 miles to go. Yeah, it's all good. I am update on the pedal situation. I am still using the rubbish farm sim pedals, so hopefully going to get that sorted soon. I haven't made any firm decisions about what pedals I want to get. The problem I've got is when I get new pedals, I'm going to need to get a new would maybe need to get a new shifter if I end up changing the wheel as well, because the shifter I've got is the Logitech one. The actual shift stick that I've got is one I bought off of AliExpress. The actual knob is one I bought off AliExpress, which has got the splitter functions, so the toggle switches on it, so I could use the transmission properly. But the actual the H shifter is the Logitech one, which is tied into Logitech software because it's not, or Logitech's peripherals, because it has like a VGA type connector rather than a USB. So I would need to have a look at that. I think the ideal would be getting the Moser R5 bundle and getting the truck the TSW wheel. That would be awesome. But I priced it all up the other day. I added it all to the basket on Moser just to kind of gauge out how it was. So for the bundle, which is the wheelbase, so the bundle comes with the wheelbase, the direct drive wheelbase. They're sort of normal size, the normal sized wheel for like more like racing games, race sims. The shift, the pedals are like a two pedal set, so the accelerator and brake, and all the cables and stuff, and a desk clamp. what you need then is or what I'd want to get to put it on my desk for trucking. I'd want to get the TSW wheel. They've got a special mount for the TSW wheel that you use if you want it in a more truck orientated position on your desk, rather than it being sort of vertical facing your chest. It would be more horizontal facing the ceiling, so it's more akin to what it's like in a truck. So there's that bracket, and then I'd want to get the clutch pedal add-on as well to the pedals that come in the bundle, and then a shifter on top. But I think I added all the stuff to the basket to kind of gauge how much it was, to gauge how much pennies would need to be saved, and it was coming in around the $850 mark for all of it. So yeah, it's quite expensive. I think I'll have quite the job squeezing that past the good lady wife. Obviously, if Moser would sponsor me, that would be awesome. Or even just lend me a wheel, that would be awesome. But I asked that question, they said no, I'm not big enough, which is fair enough. You know, I am a small channel compared to other people that they work with, so there's no stress there. But yeah, that's what I'm shooting for in the long term is a Moser wheelbase with the Moser TSW Truxim wheel, with the Truxim wheel mount as well. Just because that would be awesome as well, because Moser are bringing out later in this year, I think May time, I think it's meant to be coming out. They're bringing out an add-on for their wheelbases that adds the stalks in, so you can use the indicators properly. We have done ourselves out of sleep point at this point because we went past the truck stop, didn't realise the next junction was where we needed to come off, so we are now in fine territory, so there's a good shot that we're going to end up getting a fine here. If not, probably on the next episode. But we are coming into Laramie for delivery. I think I can go into this lane. So we are rolling up to Home Depot by the looks of it. That's round the back, I think. But it's not been a bad trip this time round. The last few trips we've had a couple of incidents, which were totally my fault. A couple of rain-induced incidents, which the truck seems to be super slippy in the rain. But yeah, we've got a nice, good little clean run here, which is awesome. Let's see where it wants us to go. I think it just wants us to drive in here by the looks of it. A nice, easy driving job. This seems to be the Icon's place. Just keep an eye on our mirrors for it to turn green. SAS. All right, so sticker in neutral. Brakes on, engine off, and that's the job. 323 miles, 57 gallons of fuel consumed. Earned ourselves $1,062 and 650 XP. So not a massive job, not a huge. It was better paying than the last job that we did. Current company offers. We've got anything coming out of here for next time? We do have. Now that's interesting one. That might be the one for next time. We've got some pressure treated wood beams going from Laramie, where we are, all the way up to Hope, BC, and that's into Canada then. It is a long old trek. We're looking at a 1,300 miles, so you'd probably have to split that over a couple of episodes. But it does get us to where we want to go and have a look around Canada for a little bit. I'd like to go up to most of these places in Canada, to be honest. So I think what we'll do is we will take this job and we will pick that up next time. So the cargo is on the trailer. So we're all loaded up. How we're going to, what it's going to be like to pull, because we are 45,000 pounds in weight. And that is generally above what we normally pull, so we might struggle with it, but we'll see. We'll see. But that is going to do it for us now, guys. If you have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to smash the like button. It does help the channel out with the algorithm. If you've enjoyed any of the content that I put out and you would like to keep watching, I would love it if you could subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 300, and your support genuinely, truly means the world to me. Until next time, guys, we will catch you on the live stream later today. We will be back on ATS this evening around 8:30 UK time. And we will catch you there. I will we'll leave you there, and have a good week. Take care.